Hello everyone, this is Lisa Andrus, Psychic Medium, and this is your weekly Oracle card reading for the week of February 10th to the 16th, 2014. And today, as you can see, I'm using the Life Purpose Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. As always, I have pre-shuffled the deck and I will draw 3 cards that represent our week. And I just do it at random and I trust just what I'm guided to do, like where I'm guided to cut the deck or where, I just feel like a card pops out, and it applies to everybody that's listening to this reading in some way, myself included, okay? So here we go, and I will pick 3 cards. See how that one slid right out there? Sometimes that happens. And they were telling me, even when I shuffled the deck before I did this, I just pulled the card out of the bottom of the deck and I felt it like pop out before I shuffled the deck. So that was a hit that I was getting, that was for our reading, so I'm not surprised it came up when I actually started the reading, okay? This is our Monday, Tuesday card, and the card is Time to Decide, and it says, make a decision based on your heart's true desires. The first thing I'm hearing as I'm reading this is no fear. You can have anything you want, and it's as if you had a blank piece of paper and you get to draw out what you want. For some of us, that's kind of difficult, especially because, I've said this before, but in the last few years, we've had some huge changes, at times feeling like the rug is pulled out from underneath us. And yet some of us are still in those jobs that really, maybe a career or a location for a home or something that they don't fit with our heart's true desires. Now, does that mean maybe that we should get up and move tomorrow? Not unless you feel strongly guided. But it is time for you to decide what to make it, you want to do, because until you're clear about what you want, the universe has a hard time providing it to you. So for some of you, the best thing to do, as either strange or trite as it may seem, is to sit down and actually make a list, like it's a wish list, and maybe that will help you to decide. And lastly, I'm hearing that sometimes when you know what you don't want, that helps you to decide what you do want. But it's time to make a decision and believe that all of your dreams can come true, even if you don't know how it's going to turn out or you don't yet see the result, okay? Now, this is our midweek card, and it says flowers, and it says working with flowers opens your heart and brings blessing to others through your life purpose. Now, I have to tell you, this is a card that when I do this, I have lots of Oracle card apps. So when I want my own guidance, because as a psychic medium, doing readings for myself or anyone I know that closely is, kind of not possible, or if I do it for somebody I know really well, it's kind of 50-50 as to what it will turn out. Because, as far as I'm doing readings, the less I know going in, the better. But anyway, when I do my own readings, I get this card a lot, and it always kind of makes me scratch my head like, huh? But here's the deal. Right now, it's winter in the Northern Hemisphere, and they're asking me to tell you that the other day I was sent flowers at my work by my boyfriend, which was really sweet and nice, and, makes me feel loved. And what the end result really was is I'm sitting there in a corporate work environment because I still have a day job, and, we're in all this artificial light. There's not a ton of daylight here in the Northern Hemisphere right now. And the best thing that's possible happened was that I had some beautiful, fresh cut, nice smelling flowers sitting right there in my cubicle with me. And just that alone will raise the vibration of a workplace. They're asking me to even expand on that. I happen to be, I took a day off to write, because I write, and right now with the job that I have, I can have paid days off. So I decided to take one to write, and the flowers came to my workplace on a day that I wasn't there. So it was cute. I got a call from home that there were flowers, and I could tell it kind of excited everybody around because, somebody got a present and they were wondering what it was. And the next morning when I came in and I opened the flowers, because they were in a box and, preserved with a little water reservoir, and they were just all excited when they saw me open the flowers. And so it's like, not only does, you know, it do something nice for me, it kind of did something nice for the people around, because anytime you get excited or are happy, it really raises your vibration and the vibration of the people around you. But not to get away from the flowers message, sometimes it's as simple as that, as us getting some fresh cut flowers right now. There are some of you that it would be beneficial for you to have plants or living things and to bring them into your home because they improve the energy of a home. And lastly, what they're wanting me to say is flower essences. I felt guided to check out a couple flower essences for a while now. That's probably why I keep getting this card. I've talked about this before, but I've wanted to experiment with making my own fragrance, like a body spray or something that's healthy and natural. And maybe it's guiding some of you to work with flower essences in some way. And, you know, for me to follow that guidance and get a couple of flower essences, and maybe I don't know what the heck I'm going to do with them, but following the guidance, even if you don't understand why you're getting the guidance, is, you know, a step in the right direction. Okay? So do that to kind of help the vibration of your space or the space around you. Or for some of you that can garden right now, maybe it's time to ground yourself by planting some flowers. Okay? Let's see. And then this is for our weekend. And it says, talk to your angels. Instead of worrying, ask for divine guidance. Well, this to me kind of goes with the theme of the week, because they're saying it's time to decide. And then once you decide, it's maybe not beneficial to worry about how it's going to work out. Just talk to your angels. They were asking me to tell you a story before we started this reading, and it has to do with talking to your angels. So I am not surprised one bit that this card came up. Okay, so I love Justin Timberlake. I even named my cat after him, because I name my cats after musicians. And he's coming to town here. He is in Minneapolis tonight. And I didn't know whether or not I was going to go to the show, because he's sold out. He's going around the world. And I mean, he's sold out almost everywhere that he's going. And so I thought, you know what, the tickets are really expensive. I'm not sure if I'm going to spend the money. I never, you know, as an adult, I seldom even go to concerts of that, you know, the arena type concerts anymore. I do go see live music in a smaller atmosphere, but I really wanted to go. But the tickets are horrendously expensive. So you know, here the weekend had come, and I still thought to myself, maybe I'll wait till the last minute and see if anybody wants to give away a single ticket and see if I can get it down. But I didn't know how much I wanted to pay. But then I wanted to go so bad, I was looking at places I could fly to get a cheaper ticket, and I thought, well, hello, you know, maybe I want to stay here and think about how much I want to pay. It would still probably be cheaper than a plane ticket to go back to Boston, where I know a friend could get me a ticket because of the place that he works. So anyway, I said to my angels on Friday, and today is Sunday, you know, can you guys help me get a ticket in a seat that I would consider decent for less than $200? And I kept looking, and I didn't really see anything. I thought, you know, maybe it'll materialize, and maybe it won't, and it's okay if I don't go, but if I don't, at least try and try to go. Well, so anyway, within 3 hours, I had found one individual ticket that is with a nice group of people, where it seems like, you know, they're both couples and in-laws of each other, and one of the people had to fly away on business. And they were selling their ticket, which is in a really good spot, for $150, which of course met my requirement, and the ticket is better than I expected for that amount of money, because the tickets here are going from anywhere up to $2,500. So, you know, it materialized for me within hours of my asking my angels. And I mean, at the time, I just felt like, oh, it's probably not going to happen. But you need to believe when you tell your concerns to your angels. And my angels know me, and they know that me going to a concert that I really want to go to is probably going to raise my vibration, because it's going to make me happy. And when I'm happy, I automatically raise the vibration of the energy that's around me. You know, you were brought here to earth to be happy. Life doesn't have to be so serious all the time. And this is your angels talking. When I say we, they say we a lot, okay? And they say, we know it's heavy on earth. And that's why we're here, and we want you to talk to us. Just talk to us. Tell us your concerns. Tell us your wishes. Tell us that you're worried about such and such person or situation. We're here to listen and sometimes to help you when you ask, if you just get out of the way and allow us to, and believe that we can help you. Because they want me to say about that ticket I got for $150. I was looking at the tickets today because today is the day of the show, and there's a seat in the section next to mine, which is further away from the stage, which is a lot more money than I paid for my ticket, $100 more. So I know that my angels helped me get that ticket, and I think it's really cool how that worked out. I feel lucky, and I know that I've got good angels, and I'm really thankful that I took a moment and I actually talked to my angels because they helped me out. And you can talk to them for anything. Nothing's too big or too small, but just talk to them because they want to help you, but they can only help if you ask. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be a good week. We're still in a time of creation where things are being created, and it's time for you to decide what you really do want and to maybe consider some flowers helping you in some way, and to talk to your angels and tell them all of your concerns and your questions. So have a good week, you guys, and I will talk to you next week.